Welcome to another food-filled episode of Foodie Goes to America, where I take you on a culinary journey through this great country, exploring the best Indo-American cuisine on offer. Like every great city, food binds New York together. The love for it brings different cultures on the same table and makes them see that they aren't really that different after all. Today's episode is all about institutions that have used food in one way or the other to spread the message of assimilation. From a Gurdwara langar, where people from different faiths are encouraged to dine together, to a chain of restaurants that mixes two completely different cuisines to come up with something that appeals to all.
We are born with only one real feeling, which is hunger. And somebody who satisfies this feeling is serving the divine. Today, I'll be visiting the Guru Nanak Darbar of Long Island, where every day hundreds of people are fed as part of this divine service.
You all know कि इंडिया ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮੰਨਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ ਨਿਊਜ਼ ਚੈਨਲ ਹੈ ਟਾਈਮਸ ਨਾਓ ਉਸਦੀ ਨਿਊਜ਼ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਹਾਂ we hear it around the world ਉਹ ਇੱਕ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ foodie program and for that of course they have a master celebrity chef among us who we've all seen on TV many times Mr. Kunal Kapoor being Punjabi himself he also wanted कि गुरुद्वारे ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਲੰਗਰ ਦਾ ਪਾਰਟ ਹੈਗਾ कि किस तरह सिख लोग लंगर की सेवा करते हैं that he wants to capture that as part of his show बोले सोनेहा वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह
Gurmeet ji, the significance of langar and cooking in a Gurdwara is very deep and profound. But at the same time, the Guru Nanak kitchen has gone a way forward and is actually doing so much outside of a Gurdwara as well. Would you like to highlight something?
Sure. I think the whole purpose of langar, as we know, is feeding the needy, right? That's what the concept started from, to help people. But then Guru Nanak Kitchen takes us a step further in the sense they actually use the Gurdwara premises where they cook this food and they're going out there and feeding hundreds of homeless people, orphan kids, underprivileged people. They pack food here and they're feeding them.
Wow, that's good. You know, this is a very big step in making people outside of our community in a foreign land like US understand the significance of our culture and belief where we come from. And you know, I'm so glad that food can become an access to tell the entire world who we really are. You know, is there a way that I can be a part of the Guru Nanak kitchen as well? I can do a bit of seva today?
We would love to. You know what? Why don't we get you all aproned up?
Yeah.
You can become part of this.
Oh, that is so nice. That is so nice. Thank you.
They have a little something for you also.
Oh, that's
a token
really
of
sweet.
Appreciation from
G&K,
Kitchen.
New York.
Yes.
Thank you, Ji. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
God bless.
With the blessings of Babaji now, I think if I have your permission as well, if I can help the Guru Nanak Kitchen today in some cooking and packing up food for the needy. I think it's always a special moment for me whenever I enter kitchen to cook. But today is even more special because whatever that I'll be cooking today will be going to the needy and to the poor, and especially some orphan kids. I think this is the most special way of telling the world of who we really are through the power of food and cooking. Come, join me.
Hotel chains can learn a thing or two from how efficiently large langar kitchens are run. No time is wasted chit-chatting, and every aspect of the cooking process here is a well-oiled routine. Take for example the thousands of rotis that are made here in no time at all. A lot of credit goes to Sujata Gold Atta as well. It makes really soft and extremely tasty chapatis. This is perhaps the first time that I'm manning a langar kitchen. Hopefully I've been able to blend in with the team here and we would be able to satisfy all those hungry people sitting outside. One of my earliest memories of food involves accompanying my father to a Gurdwara langar in Delhi. I realized for the first time the power of food to break boundaries and bring people closer together.
I think cooking with people together and for a noble cause is always a source of great fun and definitely a lot of satisfaction, right?
End with donating money, but actually want to take part in this amazing endeavor of Guru Nanak Darbar today. They are just not content with donating money, but actually want to take part in this amazing endeavor.
बहुत shukriya ji that you made me a part of your small little family. I think Babaji will bless the Guru Nanak kitchen because you guys are doing a fabulous job. बहुत shukriya. Thank you. Thank you ji. Thank you. If there is one food that Indians love beyond their own, it is the Chinese food. In fact, the love for Chinese food runs so deep that they've added their own touch, their own bit. If I can say, Punjabi Chinese. My next restaurant is Nanking, which serves the Indian-inspired Chinese food.
My next stop is a branch of one of the most famous Asian-themed restaurant chains in New York, the Nanking Group of Restaurants.
If there is one food that Indians love beyond their own, it is the Chinese food. In fact, the love for Chinese food runs so deep that they've added their own touch, their own bit. If I can say, Punjabi Chinese. So many times, Chinese come to India and eat chili chicken, Manchurian and Hakka noodles and rave about it because those are the flavors they don't get back home. And coming to America, my next restaurant is Nanking, which serves the Indian-inspired Chinese food. Let's check it out.
The first thing that hits you when you enter this place is the exquisitely designed interiors. You can tell that the management here has left no stone unturned to provide its patrons with the classy Chinese-themed dining experience.
So chef, what are we cooking today?
This is a Bangkok shrimp
Okay.
appetizer, which is a tender raw shrimp.
And you have marinated them?
Yeah, this is marinated with the salt and pepper and kind of little eggs, yolks, and flour,
Yeah.
which you can use maida or we can use Sujata atta also.
Okay.
So, and I'm going to put some lightly subdued color for which comes on a more light colors.
Yeah.
Usually, I don't know the Chinese use the color or not, but I started like, you know.
We'll deep fry? So we have deep fried the prawns, which we had marinated sparingly, and then we'll toss them in a sauce. So what's the name of the dish again?
Bangkok shrimp.
Bangkok style shrimp. Okay.
And we'll take some jalapeno.
Jalapeno.
Yeah.
So this will be a spicy preparation, huh?
Yes.
I like spicy.
This is a Thai sweet basil. And we got some red chilies.
Okay.
And we got some jalapeno,
Wow.
bell pepper, basil, chopped onion, and scallion. Okay, we got a little bit ketchup. And I have that sweet chili sauce. Can use a little bit.
Another chili.
It's ready to go.
That's what I like about Chinese food. It's fresh, it's fast. Sweet, spicy. This is really good. I'd love to try more of your signature dishes from the menu.
This is roast lamb.
Roast lamb.
Yes. This is chicken. And this is crab meat.
So I leave this to you.
Okay.
Plus a couple of more of your signature items because I'm very, very hungry.
Okay.
In the meantime, I'll go inside the restaurant and talk to Amin Bhai.
Okay.
All right, so
here we have a few dishes.
where should we begin from?
Let's start with the dim sum right here.
I
Some
love dim
vegetable dumplings.
Yeah. One of the most difficult things is to create good taste out of vegetarian food. And especially when it comes to dim sums, because the meat usually has protein, so it binds and holds together. But this is fantastic. All right, it's been a year. I think exactly about a year back, I was here in Nanking in the same outlet, and I met Amin Bhai, I met you, Afshin. And I think it's good to be back. It's almost been about 10 days that I've been in and around the US. And I have to admit, I've been eating Indian food, so I'm not missing Indian food. But for Indians, it's very important. The next cuisine that comes in line is Chinese, and their own version of Chinese. And I had to come to Nanking because there is this bit of taste that I grew up with for the Chinese food that obviously I find at Nanking. And of course, you guys are adding more and more restaurants to your already big empire of restaurants. So I believe 130?
Currently, we are operating 70 total.
70 restaurants?
70 total, that's right.
Wow, 70 restaurants. That's like a big army of chefs and stewards that you've got.
That's right.
Beautiful. And how many Nankings do you have?
Right now we have 6. We just opened one recently up in Manhattan,
Okay.
on 14th and 6th Street.
Okay.
So in total we have 6. We closed a few down this year. A few changes happened in areas. Atlantic City, the area was becoming a little bit depressed, so we decided to shut down. But we're constantly open.
Well, that's like I said. I mean, that's the life of a restaurant. It's like a bottle of wine. It goes to a prime and it starts coming down. Sometimes it stays on and on. Sometimes, great, but that's how the cycle has to be. You need to keep throwing new things in the market with your restaurants, and that's how it is.
There we go.
So, what is the best part about opening a restaurant that you personally feel? Because now you've been involved with restauranting for how long?
It's been 3 years for me now. The best part, I would say, is just seeing the whole vision from the paper go to reality, like seeing the plans with the architect, seeing it with the designer, and then it actually coming to fruition, and and then seeing it grow. I feel like it's just the whole process in general is just exciting.
I think it is. And for you, because you've been at it for how many years now?
I've been doing this last 35 years.
35 years is a long time, sir.
Yeah.
That's about my age. So one is the Nanking that you have. There is chickpeas that you've got.
Yes.
And you've recently opened a seafood place as well.
Seafood is called Korali.
So coming back to Nanking, are there new dishes that you've added onto the menu?
So, we're constantly changing the menu, keeping it fresh. Right now, currently, we have 4 new items on the menu.
Okay.
One being their Bangkok shrimp. Has a little spicy, tangy flavor to it.
With basil, because I just made it with the chef and
That's
I
right,
loved
with
it.
some basil.
So I polished it off. That's gone. That's not coming, I don't think, unless he makes another portion.
So also we have our chicken chops, which are similar to our lamb chops, so the chicken version of it, right? Our house fried rice. It's a mixture of seafood, egg with fried rice. And then we also have our lemongrass fish, which is has a lemon-based sauce similar to our soup, our coriander soup, and a nice piece of fish with it.
Looking forward to this because I love lemongrass. I'm a big fan of seafood, and knowing the background that you guys already have very successful seafood restaurants, I think wherever you open a restaurant, your seafood is going to be strong.
That's right.
So, like I said, I just tried the shrimps inside. Beautiful, love them. Very simple, full of flavor, and it reminds you of the Chinese that you eat back home in India. All right, We've spoken quite a bit on Nanking, and I'm really hungry. I'm really looking forward to taste those 4 new dishes that you've added onto the menu. Can we have them? All right, so
here we have a few dishes.
where should we begin from?
Let's start with the dim sum right here.
I
Some
love dim
vegetable dumplings.
Yeah. One of the most difficult things is to create good taste out of vegetarian food, and especially when it comes to dim sums, because the meat usually has protein, so it binds and holds together. But this is fantastic. I mean, there's not much binding inside, but the vegetables are crunchy. There's good taste. It's mild. The sauce is beautifully complementing. I think I'll take another piece.
Please. You gotta try this one. This is good stuff.
So this is chicken 95. There are very few cuisines in which, in main course and especially with meats, you add sufficient sweetness and yet they're tasty. So this is one of those.
Very unique.
Right.
That's our number 1 seller right now. Yeah.
Clearly, I can understand why, because there's such a good balance of sweet and spicy. There's a hint of garlic. I think it's very, very nice. Yum. Beautiful. So it's a very succulent piece of chicken, marinated, deep fried, and tossed in this nice tomato, sweet and hot sauce. This is the chicken chop.
This is the chicken chop. Our lamb chops were so popular here. A lot of people were requesting, "Oh, can we try with chicken?" A lot of people don't know what lamb tastes like, and they're scared to try it. So we decided to, make the chicken on the bone.
Looks good. So this chicken chop, it's grilled. It's not deep fried.
No, sir.
So that's a breather from a lot of Chinese dishes being deep fried all the time.
Yes, that's right.
Beautiful. So I like the chicken, but what exactly is in the chicken?
Chef, right here.
Oh, hi chef. How are you?
How are you? I'm good. Thank
Good.
you.
So what's in this chicken, the chicken chop?
This is actually the marinade with the fresh straw, garlic and ginger, and all kind of Chinese spices. And so chicken is the breast, pretty tender. So that's a grill item. Usually people tired about that.
Yeah, the fried ones. Yeah.
So this is our signature item. So everybody likes it.
Is there Chinese spice in there?
Yes.
Okay. And what about the fish?
And the fish is this is like fish fillet of tilapia, and it's sauce of lemongrass sauce, which is chopped lemon and ginger garlic with the tangy sour sauce, which is made with the brown sauce, and kind of lemon juice, and some chili also.
So it's like a local fish?
Yes.
I don't think I've had a tilapia before.
Really?
I don't know if it's called with another name in the rest of the world.
Possibly, but very tender
Not
piece of
popular
fish.
in US.
It is? Is it spicy, chef?
Yeah, kind of spicy.
Chalo.
Medium.
Good for me. I think lemongrass goes excellent with seafood. And this fish is very, very tender. It's quite a lean fish is what I'm understanding. Perfectly matched with the chilies and the lemongrass. So this is the fried rice,
Which is house fried, right? With all the mixed meats and
mixed meat.
This is a house special fried rice.
I like the roasted lamb that you mentioned because I'm a big fan of the lamb. Oh, the rice is really good. I think overall there's a good balance of the sweet, sour, savory, spicy. You know, the entire yin and yang of Chinese food.
Yes.
That has to be correct.
Yep.
It's just that with the Indian style of Chinese food, it's a little more pronounced, which is great. All right, chef, thank you so very much for this.
Thank you.
Thank you, appreciate that. Yeah, I think I need to come back again to finish the rest of whatever the food is on the table right now. But it was so good to meet you again. and of course, Amin bhai, you. I think you guys are doing a fantastic job making India proud.
Thank you.
More than anything else, I think the food has been phenomenal, fantastic. I haven't been to your other restaurants, specifically the new seafood place. I should come there sometime.
Yes.
Please do.
But I'm
It's an experience down there.
Yeah.
You have to come.
but I'm equally sure that it's going to be a similar place which has got some great quality food and some very warm service. I think that flows from you, Amin bhai. Whenever I've met you, I found you a very, very warm person. And that's the kind of thing that flows to your restaurants as well. But thank you so much for
Thank
having
you.
me.
Yeah. Thank you very much. All right. Take care. Thanks.
Raja ji, Vicky ji, it's so good to meet you once again.
Welcome back.
Thank you. एक साल
Pleasure to
पहले
see you.
मिले थे,
Yeah, absolutely.
इसी शो पर मिले थे. I remember I'd eaten some beautiful food in your restaurant.
This program is sponsored by Sujata Gold Atta. Powered by Ashoka and Haldiram. Restaurant partners Antons by Minar, Bukhara Grill, Benares, Brick Lane, Chawla's, Jackson Diner, Nan King, Parantha Junction, Swan Club and The Castle. Media partner, The South Asian Times.